Hello, this is Michael Bruce with TinyFrog Technologies. I want to talk a little bit about security, performance, and e-commerce sites. As a WordPress agency, we work with an e-commerce application called WooCommerce, W-O-O Commerce. And if you have an e-commerce site, if you're considering an e-commerce site, you've probably heard of or are considering WooCommerce. WooCommerce is one of the largest and most popular and most common e-commerce applications that's used out there nowadays. And it is the primary one that works or integrates with WordPress. You know, if you have an e-commerce site or specifically a WooCommerce site, maintenance and security are much more important for a number of reasons. WooCommerce sites or e-commerce sites tend to be more vulnerable. The data that's being stored in the website tends to be more important and more sensitive. It's more important that the website is getting updated more frequently. And in addition, e-commerce sites tend to be larger in terms of the data that's being stored than a regular informational or marketing site. So maintenance and security and hosting and performance are much more important on an e-commerce site than a typical or traditional informational or marketing website. So some of the things that we recommend implementing into a hosting and maintenance plan for an e-commerce site are regular backups. And not just backing up the site files, but also the database. It should be done with regular frequency. So if you're getting 10 or 20 or 30 orders a day, and if your website's being backed up once a week, and if your website were to get hacked or have security issues, you'd lose all that data between the time it was hacked and the most recent backup. So we recommend at least daily backups, again, of the entire database and all the site files, at least on a daily basis. And if you're getting a lot of orders, maybe several times a day to help protect and secure that data. Secondly, is just the updates on the maintenance and plugin updates on a WooCommerce site tend to be much more important than just a regular website. Typically, an e-commerce website has more plugins. Those plugins tend to be a little bit more sophisticated and more challenging to update, and they should be updated in a staging version of the website versus on the live website. It's very common with WooCommerce and with WordPress for updates, plugin updates to cause problems with the website. So we found it's really critical to make sure all the plugin updates are done on a staging version or a backup version of the website, fully tested and implemented, and then pushed to a live website. So again, when you have a WooCommerce site or an e-commerce site, security and maintenance and performance are much more important, and it's a much more involved process than a regular website. If you have any more questions on maintaining and securing and hosting e-commerce sites or WooCommerce sites, please let us know. Thanks.